Hello. Hello, hello. Just writing a note. See if anyone gets on. Hello. I just want to get on really fast. I think my thing's almost done. Melting some wax. So I wanted to get on and just show you. So last month I sent kind of special thank yous, and I'm sending out my last few, my last 5 thank yous from the very end of the last day of April. And so these are a little extra because I went a little extra. I'm going to disclaimer this with, don't do things like this unless you have the money to do it. I did not do things like this in the beginning because I don't believe in spending money I'm not making. Does that make sense? If it's not a return on investment and you're not making a lot of money yet, right? You're not going to probably do this big of a thing because I'm going to tell you cost things too about what this costs. So it's not expensive overall, but in the beginning you're making $50 to $100 sometimes, and that's great little extra money. But until you start building a team and working that leadership, you're not usually making the money to invest this much into your business. So don't think this is necessary. I just get asked a lot about what I do with samples and what I send my customers, and I thought you guys might want to see. Maybe Friday evening fun. So I'll tell you, normally I send a card, and I get cards like in the dollar spot at Target. They come in like an 8-pack for $1 that just say thank you or hello or whatever. And I write a little note in them, and just thanking them for their order. And, if it's been a while since they've ordered or it's their first time ordering, I send a, scent circle, and scent circles I get with host rewards when I have extra host rewards. So I'm not really spending more than a few cents on each of those. So I don't do a lot of craziness for normal everyday thank yous. And if I don't, if they're like a regular customer and I've sent them something recently, let me find my postcard. I know I have them. They were right here a second ago. Right here. Dun, dun, dun. I thought I was entirely prepared, and I wasn't. I just had a postcard that I made on Vistaprint, or I made on Over, which is the app that I use for graphics, and then I printed on Vistaprint. And it just says that, hey, friend, your order means the world to me, and I can't say thank you enough. I hope you love, love, love your new Scentsy swag. And I just send this out, and it has like my social media stuff and whatnot. And I just slap a scratch and sniff on this, their address, and send it as a postcard. So like this is like every order gets this. Does that make sense? And then I just go, like I said, with a card, handwritten card, and a scent circle for people who are new orders or haven't ordered in a while. And then this was for last month, April. I felt was special. People were getting antsy. People are a little overwhelmed with everything that's going on. And so I sent some extra special mail. I got really cute. These are 4x8 padded envelopes, 4x8. And I found some cute ones on Amazon. I got, I think 48 of them for like $14. Not so bad, right? And they're cute. They have pineapples and flamingos and lemons. They all came in the same pack. And so I am taking that, and this is what I'm putting in. I've got a Scentsy Soak sample, and then I've got a dish soap sponge. So I buy sponges, again, in bulk on Amazon, and this is half of a sponge, and I absorb the dish soap into the sponge. Like I let it soak in and put them in here so they can actually use the sponge with the dish soap in it. And then I don't have it to show you, but I have a, because it's melting, I am making a deluxe sample. So I just have this little pineapple, and this is tiny, like, I just dropped wax. It's literally like the size of my hand, but I'm just making a pineapple sample of pineapple pucker. So they're going to get those 3 things, and a little handwritten note thanking them for their April order, and some confetti, of course. Of course. And that's all. Like, again, the dish soap, the wax, the soak. I buy all of my things that I use for samples with host rewards. So it's either half price or it's free, right? Gather that 200 in orders, put it in, use the host rewards to get your stuff for free and half price so that you're not paying full price for things ever. But if you do pay full price for any of your stuff for sampling, it is a tax write-off. Just keep the receipt, give it to your tax person, write on it that it was for samples, and they'll take care of you. But I just put all of this in this padded mailer. These were, see, this is where the trickiness is. Padded mailers are by weight and region, right? So depends on how far it's going and how much it weighs. These obviously all weighed the same amount. They were like just under 2 ounces, but because it's bulky, I can't just throw a 2-ounce stamp on there, right? Then it's not going to go through the machine well. So, and I'm sending these with the tracking on them because I want to make sure that they get there. And these were about $250 to $280 depending on where they sent. Again, shipping, I don't worry a whole lot about personally because I get that return on investment from my customers because I take care of them, if that makes sense. And because it's a tax write-off. Any shipping, any stamps, anything you send to your customers, that shipping is a tax write-off. So, again, keep track of all of your receipts. But $250 to $280 was the range on the cost of these, just depending on which zone they're shipping to for that. So again, I don't ship like this all the time, right? This is not an all the time thing. You never send so much that they can use it forever ever. You want like a one-time use thing so that they want to buy it and keep going, right? And so like all of my things, like it says it's dish soap and squeeze a day and go buy some on DawnGetsWaxy.com. Obviously squeeze a day is right now sold out, but it's going to be back in the fall. So I don't feel bad sending it because when they're like, I love that, great. Guess what'll be back in August, right? So they're going to come back later. And so just be aware of what you're doing. But I just wanted to show you, this is like super deluxe mailer. But usually, again, thank yous to new people and people who haven't ordered in a while are usually a card and a scent circle. And that is a 1 stamp in a regular envelope. Boom. And then anybody who orders in between that and it's like an everyday person and I've sent them something recently, they're just getting a thank you postcard. But snail mail goes a long way because even this postcard with the scratch and sniff on it is a big deal. You had to take time to do that, right? To write their name on it, to put the scratch and sniff, to put it in the mailbox. And they're getting junk mail and bills all the time. So even this is a big deal. So do something for thank yous is the point of my story here. Thank your customers, take care of them, love on them. Again, like we say all the time, I repeat and I will repeat, there's 140,000 customers or 140,000 consultants in the world. Why are they picking you? They can go buy Scentsy from anybody. Why are they picking you? And one of those reasons that they will pick you is because you acknowledge them and take care of them. And acknowledgement for me for a long time was literally just sending one of these cards that I got in the dollar bin at Target, 8 for $1. That's super cheap, right? And just sending one of those in the mail saying thank you. Just thank you for your order and I appreciate you. But do something, okay? Don't just not text them if you want to, but do something, acknowledge that they've placed an order with you. That's what's going to keep them coming back. Okay. That's my rant tonight. That's all I want to tell you. All of this stuff, the supplies and stuff, I talk about in the tiny space organization video, which is on here on the team page. I think I labeled it like office cart organization or something like that. It's under idea share. And then it's on my youtube.dawngetswaxy.com. I uploaded it there too, which is maybe easier to find because Facebook is weird. But I love you guys. I hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Bye.